Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another brand new episode of TightSpot's Thoughts, where TightSpot will give you his thoughts on random subjects. And today is another special day. Today is Forbidden Door Sunday, as we are going to dive in and TightSpot is going to give his predictions on Forbidden Door, which is AEW versus New Japan, and it's happening today in Toronto, Canada. So without further ado, let's get TightSpot on the air here and with his thoughts on today's card. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy TightSpot. We are back with another episode of TightSpot's Thoughts. As you can see over here, we have the entire match card. 14 matches. 14 matches today happening in Toronto on YouTube and on pay-per-view. Unbelievable match card. And I wanna give you my predictions on what is going to happen tonight in Toronto, Canada. So let's get the card started. Let me bring it up here. I got it right here. First, let's start off with the pre-show matches. This match tears me to talk about it because I love both these competitors, but I don't think it is this one young lady's time to shine yet in this Women's Owen Hart Cup Tournament first round match. And it's Athena versus Billy Starks. Billy Starks, love you. I've seen you in Vegas. I've seen you in GCW. I've seen you all over the place at wrestling, online, with, all the feds that you've been at, and overseas as well. And also, she just graduated high school, so congratulations to Billy Starks on graduating high school. But today's not your day, Billy. Athena wins and moves on into the next round of the Women's Owen Hart Cup Tournament. Next match is United Empire versus Los Inolibres de Japan, and that is Jeff Cobb and Kyle Fletcher and TJP for the United Empire versus Shingo Takagi, Bushi, and Hiromu Takahashi. And I'm going to go with United Empire on that one. I really like Kyle Fletcher. I like Jeff Cobb. TJP is a mystery to a lot of people. Some people hate him. Some people love him. He's a father now. He may have changed his ways, but who knows. But I'm going with United Empire on that one. Next one, you got Stu Grayson with the Righteous, Vince and Dutch versus El Fantasmo. This is a tough one. I know a personal friend of mine hates El Fantasmo, but I'm going to go with El Fantasmo on this one. I like Stu and the Righteous. I would like to see El Fantasmo win this one and give New Japan at least one win, even though United Empire is in New Japan as well from the earlier matches. We have another 6-man tag match coming up here as well. Mogul Embassy, Swerve Strickland, Toa Leona, and Bishop Khan with Prince Nana versus Roppongi Vice, which is Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta versus El Desperado. El Desperado, love the man. He's gonna be facing John Moxley later on this year. Next month, actually, about a week from now. Shit. I mean, honestly, it's July 4th almost. Shit. We're at the end of the year. In that one, I would say Mogul Embassy. Swerve is coming off a loss from last night's episode against Tanahashi. So I'm guessing Mogul Embassy will pick up that win. That's my thought on that one. So that's the pre-show. So we have 10 more matches to talk about. Let's start off at the bottom. Let's start at match 14. It is Adam Cole versus Tom Lawler in a singles match. This is an easy one to pick. Even though I think MJF might interfere in this match, which he may or may not, but he has another match to worry about for the AEW World Championship against Hiroshi Tanahashi. Adam Cole wins. It's going to be a good match. Tom Lawler is really good. I've seen him live in person and also on the internet with all the other pay-per-views that I watch on Fight Plus. So if you guys don't have Fight Plus, you're missing a lot of great matches. Toni Storm versus Willow Nightingale for the singles match versus for the AEW Women's Championship. Toni Storm and Willow Nightingale. Interesting. I am going to go with Toni Storm winning this. I don't think she loses the title. I honestly don't think so. Which is interesting to see. I'm trying to push the dog away. I'm sorry, guys. The dog is trying to be a pain in the butt. But let's have her up here. Let's have her up here during this pay-per-view talk. Why not? Because she's gonna chill out and relax with Daddy. So there you go. There you go. Toni Storm wins it. Willow Nightingale, love you. You're a great wrestler. But I don't think that the title is gonna change hands unless it's time for a change already on the AEW Women's World Championship. So, we'll see what happens with that tonight, live on pay-per-view. Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. versus Katsuyori Shibata versus Daniel Garcia for the AEW International Championship. Well, I was wrong about Orange Cassidy in the Battle Royal at Double or Nothing. I don't know how long Shibata and Sabre Jr. is going to be around for AEW to hold this title. They may take it overseas. That would be the interesting storyline here. But Orange Cassidy already outlasted 20 other men in a battle royale. I mean, yes, that's a tough match to do. He didn't have to pin anyone. He just had to throw him out. So, I would love to see Orange Cassidy come out on top again on this match, but we shall see. Orange Cassidy's my pick. Second runner-up would be Daniel Garcia and Zack Sabre Jr., which I've seen recently live in person at GCW, and that was a great match against Jordan Oliver here in Vegas. So, I would love to see Zack Sabre Jr. win it, or Daniel Garcia, but it doesn't make sense right now. So it comes down to Orange Cassidy probably retaining. In a men's Owen Hart Cup tournament first round matchup, you got CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima. CM Punk wins it. CM Punk has to win. That only makes sense. This match is happening because Kenta and him are not going to happen. Unfortunately, everybody wants CM Punk versus Kenta, but I think it's a lot of the money issues, and I think also because of CM Punk just being back in the ring. So I'm going to take CM Punk winning it and advancing to the second round. Next match, we got Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio Castagnoli, and Takeshka and Shota Umino versus the Elite, Hangman Page, Adam Page, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Eddie Kingston, and Tomohiro Ishii. My thought here is I'd love to see the Blackpool Combat Club win. They got the win in Vegas. They're in Toronto. They're in Toronto for this. Like we've been saying this entire episode. I'm going to say the Elite gets the win. But I really don't want that to happen. I'm loving the BCC a lot. They're heels, but they're good at what they do. They're great wrestlers, and they're coming into form. And Takeshka, hell of an athlete. Shota Umino, again, another hell of an athlete from New Japan. But Elite has to win. Or when are they going to get a win? When are they going to get a win in this kind of format, in competition against the BCC? So, Elite wins that. Next one, we got the Suzuki Gods, Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki versus Sting, Darby Allin, and Tetsuya Naito. I'm going to say Guevara turns on Jericho, Sting, Darby Allin, and Naito get a win. That's what I see. I don't know if that's going to happen right now, but I know Guevara's been teasing it. But what are they going to do with Guevara after that? You know, have him feud with Jericho maybe for All In, All Out, whatever. We'll see. I mean, anything's possible. Next one you have we're gonna leave the 8th match here for one of the last ones to talk about as well. We're gonna do that on purpose. We got Sonata, who is the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry with Hook. Will Hook be there? Hook was not there on Wednesday nights. Or was that last night? Or no, on Friday night for Doki. He wasn't there. And we saw a whole different side of Jack Perry. A little bit of heelish against Doki. So does Jungle Boy win the title? I don't think so. I think Sonata retains, but Jack Perry turns on Hook. And that starts the feud where it needs to begin, with Jack Perry and Hook and Jack Perry turning heel. That's my opinion. Take it where you leave it. And this is my thoughts. This is my show. So if you guys have any opinions, let me know in the comments. We also have... We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay next. We're gonna do Bryan Danielson and Kazuchika Okada, and then MJF and Hiroshi Tanahashi last. So Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. I believe Will Ospreay wins the title here tonight. I think it's Will Ospreay's time to take the title back. Kenny Omega does not need to go back to Japan because they already have a lot of shit going on in AEW for him to be here to wrestle on AEW instead of being over in Japan and trying to win titles like a belt collector that he once was. And he still is. I mean, he's collecting belts. He's the United States Heavyweight Champion for IWGP. So, there you go. Will Ospreay was my pick. I might be wrong, but we'll see tonight. Let's go. You know what? We're going to say my boy Bryan Danielson for last. We got to. Supposedly that's going to be the main event. So MJF versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the AEW World Championship. The Ace got a win against Swerve. Does MJF actually fight in this match? Does he show up? Does Tony Khan get involved and say, hey, MJF, if you don't show up for this match, you get fined? You get suspended? You get the belt taken away from you again? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the storyline is all over the place. Does Adam Cole get involved? Because Adam Cole and MJF are tag team partners in the Tag Team Eliminator Blind Elimination Tournament. So, if Adam Cole doesn't have MJF get involved in his match, Adam Cole might get involved in that match. He's not going to cost MJF the title because Adam Cole wants that title. And Adam Cole and MJF are probably going to face off in London, in Wembley, for that big pay-per-view coming up in a few weeks as well. So, MJF retains, but it's going to be an interesting match. Could go either way, but I say MJF. And our last match, the supposed main event, which we don't know if it is or not, but it should be. Because the legend of Bryan Danielson and Okada, oh my god. This match is going to be awesome. Yes, Bryan Danielson has been announced as being banged up and being a little injured, a little hurt from wrestling, and that's why he's slowed down a little bit, and he's getting up there in age. But Bryan, you always put on great matches, and Okada, get the stick out of your butt and wrestle. I know our boy, one of the dudes out there really, really loves Okada, and he has emotes out there. You can look him up, Coco Sports. We love you out here, Coco. Hope you comment on this video, Coco. And that's free promotion. Go follow Coco Sports. We love the dude. I would love to see Bryan Danielson win, but it's probably not going to happen. My vote for Bryan Danielson, but the overall support for Okada and Okada being back in the U.S. and wrestling, it's probably going to happen. Okada's probably going to win, but my thoughts, Bryan Danielson is the winner in my heart and soul and my mind as well. So guys, that is my AEW Forbidden Door pay-per-view predictions for today's Tight Spots thoughts. And I'm glad that you guys could all be here. I'm glad that you guys have been liking, subscribing to the videos as well. So if you have any comments on this video, please let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you're going to be watching it later tonight. And remember, Tight Spots thoughts, it's my thoughts. They count somewhere, and they probably count here. But guys, Forbidden Door tonight, be there. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheRealTightSpot, kick.com/TheRealTightSpot. We are inching away for that 75 follower goal there, and then we're gonna go live there a couple days this week coming up as well. So let's be on the lookout. We're gonna go live. We're gonna get those 5 hours in. We're gonna get those 75 followers, and then we're gonna become affiliate. Then that works. If you guys haven't subscribed here, hit that subscribe button up here on the top of the videos. You know where they are. But guys, Tight Spot's thoughts loves you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week. We'll see you soon with more of Tight Spot's thoughts on wrestling, sports, politics, randomness, random topics that you guys send in. But we love you guys here. Thank you for all the support. Much love, and see you later. Peace out.